My name is Jongeneel. I'm a computational biologist, and my role at the University of Illinois is to try to get computational scientists and biologists to talk to each other and to make the Institute for Genomic Biology and NCSA relevant to each other and get them to enter a cooperative mode to develop computational biology on campus. Biology is becoming increasingly a data-driven science. So biologists generate large amounts of data, and they're usually not really trained to handle these data or to analyze them. And they have to work together with computational scientists, not only to make sense of the data, but also to manage them, to mine them, to find patterns in them, and so forth. So I think biology has entered a phase for a few years now where it is intimately linked to computational science, but this has not yet become what I would call organic, in the sense that the two worlds often find it difficult to talk to each other. Biomedical researchers will tell you about data types they're collecting, and they will tell you about questions they're trying to answer based on the information that's contained in these data. Computational scientists like to talk about methods and algorithms and how they implement them on particular machine architectures. And you need a little bit of understanding of how these two different cultures mesh together to be able to see that, hey, this particular type of computer or this particular type of approach of algorithm might be a good fit to answer the particular question that this biomedical group is asking. There is a very strong tradition at the University of Illinois in computer science and computational science. And CSA has become, in a way, the embodiment of this campus strength in computational science. On the other hand, the Institute for Genomic Biology, which is a much younger institution, has taken it upon itself to develop technologies, approaches in genomic biology, in fact encompassing a very wide range of problems. Now, what is missing right now on the campus here is the medical part. And this is why the campus in general, and clearly IGB and NCSA in particular, are seeking alliances. And I think that we can make an impact as long as we have strong alliances with healthcare providers and medical scientists. The University of Illinois collaboration with Mayo Clinic was started because both institutions saw in the other institution things that they did not have on their own campuses. So the attraction for the Mayo Clinic was the technology that is being developed at the University of Illinois. There's a very strong tradition in technology development, in medical devices, in computational approaches, in remote sensing, and a whole slew of engineering-related technologies. For the University of Illinois, of course, the big attraction of the Mayo Clinic is that they have an enormous patient population. They have the best medical records on Earth, probably, and they have a long tradition of applying really innovative approaches to patient therapy. So in many ways, this was a match made in heaven. I think that there are several roles that NCSA can play. One is that there is a real need now to bring data and computation together in the biomedical field. Data are widely dispersed, and so are computational resources. And currently, there isn't a single center in the world, probably, that really has a full collection of all the available data and the computational know-how and muscle to make sense out of it. So this is something that NCSA could do, it's still very far on the horizon. I also think that the expertise that NCSA, in conjunction with people, with faculty members in computer science, for example, has enormous expertise in being able to handle very large data sets using very innovative techniques. And this is something that is really required right now in biomedical science. It's developing innovative techniques that can leverage the capacity of large computer systems to analyze this tsunami of data that most biologists are complaining about today, or at least are concerned about.
The University of Illinois' National Center for Supercomputing Applications provides powerful computers and expert support that help thousands of scientists and engineers across the country better understand our world. With the computing power available at NCSA, researchers create computer simulations with real-world social and business impact. NCSA is supported by the State of Illinois, the University of Illinois, the National Science Foundation, and other federal agencies.